Grab a seat as we get ready for the man of the hour. If you have a seat, we want you to grab a seat. If not, cool, just stay out the way. All right, y'all. Good evening, and welcome to an evening with RJ Barrett. Y'all excited? You guys know me. I'm Monica, one of our hosts and analysts. I have had a blast joining your family covering this squad. So, let's get to the intro, shall we? He needs no introduction, but he absolutely deserves one. We're gonna do it right. RJ officially signed his rookie extension on September 1st, and as Knicks president Leon Rose said, it's a well-deserved extension for RJ, a core piece of this team's foundation. So, without further ado, give me a loud round of sound for the one and only, your New York Knick, RJ Barrett. Hey, friend. We got some more accolades to read about you. Also, I like this green money suit.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Oh, okay, maybe. You're coming off of a career year. You averaged 20 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3 assists over 34 and a half minutes. You've increased your points per game production each year from 14 to 17 to 20 this past year. We love production and growth, right? You are one of only 5 NBA players, or 5 players in NBA history, to eclipse 3,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 200 three-pointers before turning 22 years old. That puts you in the class of Kobe Bryant, Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James. Last season, you became the youngest player in franchise history to average at least 20 points for the entire season, and, y'all remember this game, on February 25th, 2022, you recorded a career-high 46 points against Miami, becoming the second youngest player in franchise history to score 45 points or more at the age of 21 or younger. Show the work! Show the work, I like that. All right, you want to hear some more about yourself, or are you good? Before we get into the conversation, we definitely want to welcome all of our season ticket holders, shout out to you, our marketing partners, and our guests in attendance, of course, the Knicks fans that are joining us via the live stream as well. We also want to welcome our special guests in the crowd, including RJ's parents, Rowan and Keisha. From our Knicks organization, we want to welcome, President Leon Rose, Executive Vice President and Senior Basketball Advisor William Wesley, General Manager Scott Perry, and of course, Head Coach Tom Thibodeau. All right, now it's your turn to talk, and not mine, okay? So, how does it feel to have signed your extension?
It feels pretty good. I feel honored and blessed. This is a place where I wanted to be, and I was happy that first they drafted me, and now with the extension to be here for 4 more years would be great, and I'm just excited to get to work.
Well, we're certainly excited to have you. Just to piggyback on that, RJ, what does it mean for you to be a New York Knick?
It means a lot. I love New York. My mom grew up in New York, so this it's kind of like home to me, and everything about the Knicks, from the fans and just playing in the Garden, it's been amazing. I'll always remember that first playoff game that we had in the Garden, and how loud it was in there. Those are things that you never forget. So just hoping to get more of that.
Speaking of how loud it can get in there, every now and then we hear the chant that we heard as we were welcoming you in. You guys, y'all know the chant that starts with the R? Right? To have these fans in the arena chanting either that version or the shorter version, just RJ, what does that mean for you?
It means a lot. They really support every game. Win or lose, they're always there. They have their opinions, and but it's good. It's good to also play for just New York that actually knows about basketball, that cares, and just in turn, I can speak for myself. I care a lot too. I care. I want to help contribute to just winning and just overall great things for the Knicks.
In many ways, I remember sort of this same persona your draft night, that draft week. But what have you learned in the last 3 years?
A lot.
Of course.
A lot, especially from these men right here in the front. They've taught me a lot every day, and especially just playing for Coach Tibbs every day. Just teaching us hard work and just the type of work ethic you have to win in this league. So just and also growing up, trying to be a man now. I came in 19 and 22 now, just, growing up, learning little different things just about the world and about the NBA world. So, yeah, just I've learned a lot.
Yes, you are a grizzly old man at 22. All right, looking back at last season, oh, man, that game winner against Boston in January. I remember us in studio, right? The arena went off, we went off in studio, and obviously you hit that shot. Take me through the last 30 seconds or so of that ball game, if you remember it.
Well, okay, so this hasn't been told before.
Ooh.
But, I actually didn't even know I was in the game. So
yes, grizzly old man at 22. You forgot you were in the game.
We come to the timeout. I think we were doing like a defense-offense thing, so I don't know. I automatically thought I was subbing out. So, I'm not even paying attention to the play or what's going on. But, so 4 guys go out on the court now, timeout's done, and then Coach Tibbs is just like, RJ, get in there. I'm like, what? What's happening? And then, but, we practiced the play a bunch, so I kind of knew it from memory, and then, God blessed me, and I was able to make the shot.
It was, yeah, right? It was, did you know it was good when you let it go? Because sometimes when you practice something and you're in that moment, there's just that confidence that comes from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Jason actually helped me make the shot with his contest, made me shoot it a little higher, so I had a better chance to go in.
There you go. Well, it went in, and it was certainly a memorable moment for all of us. All right, with that in mind, we are coming to the end of the summer, which is big time in terms of growth, development, off-season workouts. What have you been working on in the lab, as they call it?
Always working on, my finishing and just being able to shoot off the dribble, many different things, free throws, whole league. I've been shooting a lot of free throws. So just, things of that nature. And then a way of doing it also, watching film. That's a way of, getting better as well, to not make these little key mistakes, so, yeah.
I love talking to guys about film, and just, we're, especially the young folks in the room, what are you looking at on film? Are you looking at yourself offensively, defensively, the way your body's moving? Like, what are you watching?
I like to watch my, my mistakes first, just to see, what went wrong. And oftentimes when you look at it, it's like, oh man, I should have just did something else. I should have just took one more dribble, or I should have passed it earlier, or something like that. And then film being, I guess, what another team did that I didn't do so well against, or also taken from other players' games. So, yeah.
Love that. All right. You've become a force on both sides of the ball in terms of offense and defense, and you've taken a lot of pride in that. What's your mindset as a defender?
Mindset as a defender is, the object of the game really is to score more points than the other team.
Talk about it.
And so if I can help, try to not make them score, then, because I'm a very competitive person, so I hate to get scored on. Like, I hate to be the guy that, like, okay, this dude dropped 30 on your head, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night, So that's one thing, and Tibbs is a great defensive coach, so that helps a lot. A lot of the times, like, a lot of things aren't even me. Sometimes, a lot of the times it's the system, and having Mitch back there makes me be able to play more aggressive. So yeah, it's a whole team thing.
When you're on the court Are you one of those guys that can find energy from a great defensive performance and like it translate offensively, or like which side do you have to focus on more?
Well, I mean, if someone takes a charge, that always gets the whole team going.
Absolutely.
So something like that, or a block that gets us out in the transition, that we get a dunk on the other end. So really just any big momentum play to just help the team.
Love that. All right, we got to talk a little bit about leadership. You are, I think one of the things that I enjoy about your game is you seem to be really steady. You don't get too high, you don't get too low. It's not that you are without emotion and fire, but you're just kind of steady. And that's such a key aspect of a leader. We joke, but you are a veteran core of this team, even at 22. So how do you grow as a leader?
As a leader, just being able to, one, do the things on the court that I'm supposed to do. So my continued development, but then also be able to, use my voice a little more now and, share things that, I see, or someone share things that they see with me, and be able to kind of work there, as well as, especially in practices and in the games, try to, help lift the spirit of the team, help get us going, help, make sure that we're motivated and stuff like that, because oftentimes the team who comes out ready, normally wins the game.
Absolutely. All right, speaking of leaders, the team added a terrific leader in point guard Jalen Brunson. What will that be like, or what do you expect Jalen to bring to the team? What have you guys had an opportunity to work on?
Yeah, Jalen's great. Jalen's great. He's really smart. He's really smart. He's a really hard worker. He works on his game a lot. So I think with that, and he has natural leadership ability too, just, being around him. Guys gravitate towards him as well. So I think him and I work together very well, especially as being lefties. That'll be very good. So yeah.
Excited to see what you guys look like as a duo of leaders and, of course, scorers. We got to get some buckets as well. All right, season opener in Memphis against Marant, who was taking the pick before you in the draft. You'll play the Sixers on Christmas Day. How special are those sort of marquee nights on the calendar?
Two very big games. Starting in Memphis, I love it. I love starting in Memphis. It's a good game. It's a great test right off the bat. See who we are, and we got to come hungry.
How do you make sure you come hungry?
I mean, it really does start now.
Okay.
Just doing the right habits every day. Try to be as well prepared as you can, so that it's first game of the season. Teams are still trying to figure things out. So the most prepared you could be, that'll probably help you out.
All right, as we talk about the season, we know that these folks are going to show up in droves. Do you have a message for the fans this upcoming season?
To the fans, I just want to say, always thankful for all your support. You've been supporting me and the team, and for a long time. It's great when I see fans that are like, yeah, I've been a Knicks fan since '74, and I'm like, you know what I mean? So it's great to always have you guys support, and hopefully we make you guys proud.
Love that. Yes, you guys felt that. All right. Speaking of season ticket members, we've got a few in the audience today, and we've got some questions in advance. Anthony Barber, who's been a season ticket holder since 2002. Are you in here, Anthony? There you are in the back. We got this question submitted. What is your favorite Garden memory so far in your career?
My favorite Garden memory is when I dunked on Bogdanovich in the playoffs.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. That's a good one. Does that work for you, Anthony? That's a good one? We'll take it, right? All right. Diane Omerza, season ticket holder since 2021. Hey, Diane. What is your pregame workout / eating plan?
Pregame, man. Well, pregame, we all kind of, get to the arena and work out. I'll say, when you're a young guy, you got to be there really early.
What are you looking at me for? That's his rule.
You gotta be there really early. Yeah, so we're definitely there. I would say, at least probably 2-3 hours before the game. Yeah. Yeah. See. Okay. And I think we get 15 minutes on the court. You get your warm-ups in. You get your treatment, whatever you need to get ready for the game. I personally I have a big, like really big pregame meal, like a really big lunch before I leave for the arena. Then when I get there, I kind of have like right before the game, I have 2 PB&Js. Like I have 2 PB&Js during our little team meeting. I promise I'm still paying attention, Coach. But so
it
yeah,
helps
that
you
kind
focus,
of
right?
it kind of works for me.
Love that. All right, Serena Young, season ticket holder since 2019. Are you in here? Over here. Hey. All right, the question we've got submitted. I love this question. We started our season membership the same year you were drafted. I've been impressed not just by your skills on the court, but also how cool, collected, and favored by the New York fans you are. How do you handle the intense spotlight of the NYC market?
I mean, it's fun. You know, it's fun. But no, I have some great people. Like, I have some great people over there who help me out, and my parents over here as well. You know, keep me grounded. So yeah.
I do want to piggyback on that a little bit, RJ, because you obviously were a star at Duke. You know, kind of you were on the radar since you were 15, doing different things. Do you think the lead up also helped you prepare for New York?
It did for sure. You know, it did for sure. Going to high school, Marant Academy. There was a lot of great players come out of there to go on to Duke, where I mean that was a crazy year in terms of the spotlight, and then just that year at Duke definitely prepared me a lot to come to New York and then play at Madison Square Garden. So yeah.
Amazing. Well, that's going to do it for us. So thank you for your time. This has been an incredible conversation. Yes, good conversation. Thank you to you guys for joining us in person and at home. Our very own RJ Barrett. I'm Monica McNutt. We'll see you this season. And as always, let's go Knicks. Oh, one more thing, audio man. Okay, you guys, there's gonna be. Oh, we got it. No, you can go with it. We're gonna have you do a line for photos was the instruction that I was given. So RJ will be standing by.